ampane so ejina ne na so busuafo tifin sem ni bia mo betie ene se yes eda edisi hodema eye emanyina ya wonom eye widows anase wonom ahwere wonom ekunu ekwane ade wo mu nso efa so no chese ma chebija fifo etna se epensen mu.
National Day of Persons with Disabilities so kwekopie mu wa mbrehye fie na ho na penfo nsam to go a wahye de meyenyi wo mu na adwuma biara na obotum aye ne yenhwe ne yemfa ama won.
Ora toto bi kwa chen so toto trendisi amanyoko se nchai bia sa ba wo mu kwa akoto wo mu ayi franketuni ni ade no wo mu hwe na eye enkabomeni hini ewo wo mu ntem.
Mama Sarah Adwasafo so no one sensem ya nanse yo be impemprens we na fi 37 no ko bank hospital a wo ye hwehwe mes mo be ya no ho botum ato
ensempi no akade aboboso yi ehon na na wie ye gibre e de asomo KASE3 Ghana Limited yensa sekroje ya ne bo eda for mo pasase ya manso twin bi ani ho ye nkoton mani padu na o meye mabi untie masemi bi mame e de awadama na odi wani atremu e wo KASE3 Ghana Limited na wababeje was yenti wonso betumi esida pesmakafo awie ya de hye se mampon hene na bomu papa bi ayemme mo so fa bohima abena foku ye bo amene
Jumai Dausa
ensemni ntremu enie
yes ambo Mothers FM
me shansamana se ede amao ede amansan da kronkronkro ya mpanimfo yi ede asi wo se ne ewiase nyina yemfa nyina ho emfa emma eyekuna eda sempo yo ba na ohokafo wawu agya ho ya ene mema ne so ho no mo nso so wo ma hokafo nso timi wugya mo ya enti abasa ne dia na chese ato abese no na akwa ya reho sem ye pa na enrada ena emrahye fiefo wonum kwa setena eyese o ene dia bani dia se ne mekoye na manke be na mankokra na nkeye ede asem ena yenso ye woka ede efa hwenu mu ena second deputy majority whip ya osanso gine mo de ma adehia wonum wo eye ada se emrahye bedwani eye mame comfort doyo kujo na ono nso ne nsem ode tu dwa enyina ene se eya na edru mpempenso a oba wo awade ase na se be ukuna wuagya ho ya nkankan ne se de makura wo mkura de agya ya chemoko na ne nyina no eya na ya rahusem ye pa eno no se wanya obi ama na so na sen na wanya boafo obi amfiri ba bia afei na ode ne ti akwa kwhye nnwuma yakayaka de ase ne ade ase ne be ya ne nsa ebetumi akona no nti ade eya edru sam pempenso na wo se mpanimfo hwe ya fa mu de ebe ya ne nipa nso ntem de ebe ya de abo wo se ne ebe ya emma nso so ye ni areho a emfa enti wo mu ewo ba bia wonum ekọ.
The numerous challenges faced by widows in Ghana and to advocate stronger protection for their rights and dignity. International Widows Day serves as a reminder of our struggles endured by millions of women who, upon the death of their spouses, are confronted with economic hardship, discrimination, social exclusion, and harmful traditional practices. It is also an opportunity for us as a nation to recommit ourselves to safeguard the welfare of widows and ensuring that they are treated with dignity and respect. Mr. Speaker, despite the progress Ghana has made in promoting human rights and gender equality, many widows continue to suffer from abusive widowhood rights that violate their fundamental rights and human dignity. In some communities, widows are subjected to degrading rituals, confinement, forced mourning period.
Na ye mame comfort kaserie ya pe ehwa na onimonyamfo Richard Echampon wono nso so bia east honomo wono na gina mo de ma wo mo se wo mrahye bedwane na wose hane meso so ne me wokani ena bibi ani ena ma na wo mu di kuna na anya semfa hene nkosia na mema nso yenso mema yenso so yete honomo asebe yenso ye yere no mu wugya ye ema yenso ye fa yakayaka die mu etempenten kwa eni ti se bibi wo ho na mpanimfo be ye e de aso emma kunafo asene dia na chese mema nso wo ho a e wo se ye hwe omode no e de boa wo mu ha ofa.
Comment on the statement by Honorable Doyo. Mr. Speaker, it is good that she brought this matter up so that we can also have a second look at how widows are treated when their spouses pass on. But I see the student to be like, she's only talking about women. But men also suffer when there are issues. These days, women abuse men, and when they get to the point that their properties, they themselves file for divorce and go for half of their properties. And there are women who are complaining their husbands are not treating them fairly. Mr. Speaker, the women should pray for their husband to live longer. They should make them happy so that the two of them can enjoy life. They complain that the men are not treating them fairly. But when they pass on and they are complaining, we are widows. There are discrimination. Mr. Speaker, it's about time the women will also support their husband, pray for them, help them to survive, live longer, so the two of them can enjoy life.
Na ochiremu a mani bi no chese ni kunu no ewu koya ejapade no na chese emu wo kobu mabu pen na chese wafa ne de no na bi no madwene na so ebe me na senya situation ni nyina na tesa na mi mpo de mi ntwa mi de yi so na no si ya pe na mame abna o se ya sare eye etiwa istimra shebedwene no se be me na wadama sa sorry baby a sorry ye na twe asem no fa san e de enti na ye kan ma asem no de mema ebe toto emma ho se ye kan eye empenten kwa emma etepa na be ma unsumi fa ono enyina no esan se emma yakuma bi yakuma swa yentumi nyina ne ema no etese emmema ene ti se emma kunafo dodo na ne ema omukomu pa na se ye kan na se o sorry gina ho na se o kan sa asemo ya na odi ho ya oye pa enti on twen san se ma eniema e fa ye mu pa ye
opportunity. Mr. Speaker, really it isn't easy for widows in this country. So as we have set a day aside to talk about them, I think we have to put our heads together to find ways of how we can unease the burden that they go through when they lose their husbands. So for someone, not just anybody, but someone in leadership, to say that it's a man's world, so whatever happens, happens. Mr. Speaker, respectfully, I don't think it is right. Even coming from a leader, from the front bench, Mr. Speaker, I think he has to rejoice this. A lot is going on. Widows are suffering. And Mr. Speaker, as makers of the law, we will have to come together and put strategies and suggestions in place to help ease the burden of these widows. But to hear ourselves, or one from leadership, say that it is a man's world, so then it is okay. Mr. Speaker, respectfully, that is not the case.
Mothers FM, yes, some pa.
Medo bani acho. We mami abna o say asare na ono so yete nkano.
National Day of Persons with Disabilities so akodo wombrehye bedwafiem na we na Deputy Education Minister Oya Clement Apak ezan sambi to go che dem pemprenzi yenuanum na we zidam no yenhwe ne yenyi wo mu osende mampanyin so na yinsuadze hu na we na ebotumi abo ho na wenye adwuma ye wenye bibi woze won sa ye mesi mo be ya dani dan yinara no osende won ho attachment no awerɛ ho nku hon anade bibi ɔman hon abrabo munye hon basa na ɔkyerɛ de ɔbɛya Municipal District Chief Assemblies fono na one share na one share so was set example mes mo be ya ho na wo echi no so botum mo aye was aboa na we no nam do Emma Deputy Minister for Local Government Chieftaincy na for Religious Affairs Honorable Rita na Odole Sowa adon sambi to go reche dem pemprenze Ghana man pen so na ne penfu na wa ya adwende botum aboa another wo boa mes mo be ya ho na won atochima no so wetum onye baby ayento ya za wo gudara worye.
Honorable Minister, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, going into that ministry, we didn't have access for persons with disability. But as we speak, we have started constructing a lift for them so that it will enable them to come to us whenever they want to do so. Mr. Speaker, we are calling on all government agencies and institutions to remove barriers that hinder the full participation of persons with disability in these areas. Mr. Speaker, I would want to say that most of the time, we say the persons with disability are not recruited or are not employed. We have 261 districts in this country. If every assembly can employ 2 persons with disability, I believe we are going to get somewhere. And the ministries, departments, and agencies should also do same. At least 1 or 2 persons with disability will reduce the numbers of unemployment.
Enza ye Honorable Rita na Odole Sowa and Ozana Sambituga on a so minority chief whip so zama in Sawum Adreji Honorable Frank anodon presos and Sambi Atugoricha and Pemprenze and Yanam said your ways dam na yan share na yan fire home bata one yama when a juma safata Miss Mobaya said they be a bezin one day on your wire what a day be a ways dam into no when you be biara or by a mumno yan to yambo and yan for one issue a juma baby or but to why yam na face so taxes order nyana ye juma hena do se bio nyana ye baby around touch mana etumi ye juma na yatete wono one was na ze wonyi mfemfedo.
We passed Act 715 in 2006. It's a shame unto us as a country that from that time to now we've just been talking about ally, and so we don't the act has not been given the necessary teeth to bite. That for me is a trust of the matter. And Speaker, I see my compatriots are here. I'm sure they've been encouraged to be here. You see, and that has always been a problem of our country. Commemorative events, we come, we showcase, we play to the gallery. I would have loved that all persons with disability across the district, all of them will have an expression across the district, other than bringing them to Parliament and then the problems still persist in the various districts. I think that is what we should be doing. And my colleagues, we are also rarely informed that the new amendment that is being called has been duly submitted to cabinet. It's at cabinet. So you have the mandate. We are here. We will support you. I hope the cabinet will do the needful. A while ago, you were praising His Excellency the President. That's fine. We have no objection. But the President can do more.
102.7.
Ye Honorable Frank anodon prayer northern Sambituga.
Me komanim ewon semfufro mu adia encheri bia na NDC chinia kese amanyoko to aba eyiwo mu mpanimfo de obetu frankampo de ama wo mu eye afia ye besanso atu emu aba no obegina wonu manim tu franka de amomo ene adeadea na enam sanhye ye die ninti ena kanen krato soafo de ma wo mu eye onimonyamfo totobi kwache ogina simpeni apaso etoto sere se sa abato kese na da wo manim ewo amanyoko kro no emu no wo mo hwada na basabasa ye ensi mentme ho asim pinchen anka ne ho ewo mu de wo sere ene se enkabom ebedi hini obia emfa ono ankasa ne pe enye ne opese wo ye na onweno no nko ane ho onye peseme nkuminya na emum no onwe eya amanyoko ni nyina eho se ne ebe ya enu mpoko awieye mpo wie mpo a odokro no abesanso atena party nim na enkoso ene nkunimdie ayewo mu dia.
Story of President Jerry John Rawlings, of Professor John Evans Atamils, and President John Mahama is one continuous story. The story of the National Democratic Congress, NDC. What comes next must not be a departure from the story, but a continuation of it. Building on the legacy of unity, stability, and development for which we celebrate Rawlings today.
Na chese wonom kakai womo epeni eye mampeni dada wenya ne baby eko flight lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings enumu ena wode nsem we to joy sans ono so ahyase efiti eye amanyoko ni mu no ano eye anase ni swade hunu no abia ena na ekura no na ye koyanim wonsem emu ena emranimu ni yera chachuchi kata enso so echeche mu se ubu nkomponko wunchi a acha bi NDC amanyoko ni mu de akwa ya asumdue akwa ya perepere yokro ye enkabom ni adeadea eno a ena wo mu ede pem koso wo manim to mu sere se ebre ko na mi wo mu hwe ena sa na mani nyina no ansesa.
The Fourth Republic, which was inaugurated by J. Rawlings, has provided the longest period of stable constitutional democratic order for the country. And we in the NDC must be proud of it. We must guard it jealously. But we must not take it for granted, especially when there have been signs of increasing loss of confidence in politicians by ordinary citizens. Within the ranks of the NDC, we must hold each other accountable to our ideals.
Mothers FM, yes, some pa.
Na chese BBM ena hopefe na nkontabu ensoso enkoso ene ekokotie ye eyemrani mu ni yewura chachuchi kata.
Former MPs Madome Kwabenya Mame Sarah Ajwa Safo ayenyim de nanse ebusuan seminti no oyazament mo asere kodo woni nua akofina ntema onye fedi agorokra na wei no nam do metututu kodo amama mi so we pray na wazane kwato 37 military hospital na sesiare no wei na efi waze ko bank hospital wo hede etu na wato train na de nua tutu faka ne mu no oyaza glasses ni bi twetwa efa ni minim na adwe ho na ade ni nara no oyaza na say CR we pray ankasa nti say CR no oyaza was far alcohol bank hospital na wetum why no operation o say na say CR no the more operation or then mpanyfo to mebam another doctors fu ekugu dem wotum bam o say the bullet no bi hihye na adwene ho bi hihye no ne me na ase ko say na video no so be na
ono ani nua be ma ene ne body gas abonituo Ishranka nyamisafo ene ni nyankopon din se etuo ni bi anka no anka sabre anka ya hwiradwoa anka Ghana anka yansan anti asempa biem me hu ne se esese atemuafo ene sabe Ghana a police fo omo hwa asem wei no mudi ye etu ye me hu se yama omu be na mesre se yama pepe ye enye adwuma e wo man Ghana mu sanse ndi asem na ye ka no e yo wu ase bullet nko 48 sabe anka adwo anka wakum ni pampo ana wakowi obi ade a anka odesani mbu nkotodwe ngeji se otiniti ana obonituo akuno Ghana ehifa na yekoi mesre mpanyimfo police mpanyimfo ya papa GP ani court mpanyimfo sasem we na da ho no mumaye pepe ye ni nokredie
ma insura northern sambiri to go chede sajo safumpo se bia se bia we ko bi mpo anje won sentu mfengu no do ma mi si etru na nkan se si asumpenfo so chede etru no hyehyehye na adwe ho na no komyase ntaje nya mepe na obatum wa ma no kwar biara oda ho na etum adezi amaye
asemo anyway ye ntwamo na ye nkọ ye nim na de besi no na yahwe no so ho asem aka yemfa ye ni entwemu ewo enkwanta not abato mpesua no so na abato a yebekọ so e NDC amanyoko nim ye nkumankuma ewo nketwa ni mu ni ade ombeyi empanimfo ni ade no so bekọ so no de woni twemu ewo sa abato mpesua no eso a wo mu mpanimfo bia ewo honom de tabo eto eye abato no so ewo sa abato mpesua no eso na no na ade hye bia wo mu wa nyokonim sore yo mumunu yo mudi kutukum se edienti ena abato ekoso na amansan nyina ewa amanyoko yi mu etubie na mupese mu yiye edi efrem ye no anesen ena amenti ene ko jan ko obre pa na wonum efrefra hyehye de abo ayeyira wo mu ene nsamtwefo ede kasa wo mu ani abrese krodom eye na wo mu kire se we ya ade wo mu ho kwan se wo mu susutumi eto aba ekoso ewa amanyoko ni mu bi ene nti wo mu ntumi mpagya wo mu emfensi nche na abato no enkoso se mpo bibi mponi a ewose enkakasesie etumi ekoso
abato no mu no ene yepe na nipa baako betina baby se abato ndi ho na omo befa kwan bi so aye de omo pen no yempere ochina nembom enye ejan ntokwa enye etuo ntokwa eye ntokwa eye se oman na kasa ye hihya to se bibi hia wa fa kwan we so na fa ko ntokwa ye be fa sa kwan no so ne de akontokwa de ama NDC for mo kwanta no
Na trese we eye ekuo no kendini na ode ensemi atudwa wabra wonum ato mo hoagu emonten eso na no si ya pe na wonum so na mo edi na chie ni bi ene nsemtwafo kasaye se eye san hyehyeye ne de omobo enwoso entwa ye kura nti penifo nko na omo san so mra bi
so yeah we are using the party currently I am the former chief of Patano and the former organizer for Council of Senate and currently the welfare regional coordinator for NDC. And by the party constitution, we're supposed to get involved anytime they go to major decisions at the party level. But none of them has been invited to any of the party meetings.
There was a obedient giving disqualified will be all the Jamaican stars. If you cry, you're blessed, you're empty. Come now, or buy, when you're qualified. When you're is not a qualified. Good. But I this party team, you are so new, and you are to Abamano. The bomb with the old people come with Joshua. May the blood I campaign is not true. By election, you buy election and dead, you buy election of
Mothers FM, yes, some pa.
We NDC actually for be ya woman so ewo ehonom na woman di woman nsem atudwe.
Ende da so ye ho yanka bi ahyem ye ko oplongo madina kwantempon no do ya za ka bi emunamunum afado amasesi ara no drivers funa wo kaka no ahyenkafo no na afi passengers funa wote car no mu no ya za wo ho epepre ye ankasa ni na wona wote car no mu so wo hu ide na ya za ka no na dede bi wo echi gidigidi nanso the driver no na ne mate no amfa na adwen amfa ankodo ye minibus ntino wa amfa na adwen amfa ankodo no no nam do masesi ara no ka na se ehu what's the way when was a can no who the man or to moboho when I'm do Emma traffic so achi ankasa and pempraise or yazam da can na 40 be one driver no bunning wo good doors kwaba na bi oba na wetu mo aba be ye na no so fofi antata went to when go do be or ko say sia no ho akedwem and when I was a can musu
I say so omusha say nipa woman even grana mu Saturday adewe minu say nipa na e show no so omumode no mu pega ka no na mu so no mu yi nipa na
is that you kwekwatie ye eyewitness funi bi no se ka no jumpo in my man no ya zo hu the car no ya na obofom to obofom
Elsianfo eni chebi na no twade ya na PURC for the Krataba Mountain so na de womo atebri womo eda na di HSE kita onsabo somi ya di enimu ya ebebe ya eda na di HSE kita onsabo somi ya di enimu ya ebebe ya ne da edi kanpe ye tu ensuomo ato enyina mahoden emu ama no ahwiri ede akosoro na ehwiri ede akosoro de na chase Ghana for de etua dada no sikason ni bi ba beka ho ama yenso yetumi etua na semi beto honom na dodo na abo anyoso eno nam so ema Food and Beverages Association of Ghana for enso so apopo omuti ewo ho na executive chairman edema wo mo Reverend John Awuni wano no acheche matwa nsemtwefo se sene eye nhyehyeye a wo mu de beidie wo mo ebo enyoso na ade kyen ya to nsuo mu ade kyen ya to eye enyenama hoɔden mu ni ade wo mo so bodwuma mu ye eno bia ena wo mu didi dwuma eni nti saa akɔni abadie na ya to mu ade kyen ade bia ka ho ni ade na ya de a enya nsunsuanso pa ewo so pɛ nti nkebe ya se o how bi ewo wo mu dwuma kwani wo mo hwɛ na wo mo enso ano esanse se ekoba bia na kyese yen a ye de enyenam ne nsuo di edwuma ne yen ena eka ne ba ne ya chagu ye so na ye
PLC must find very creative ways of making the power sector efficient and effective rather than in continuous increases and adjustments of the tariffs. I'm yet to see anything different that the current PURC is doing anything different from that of the previous administration. Continuous adjustments of the electricity tariffs will never make the utility sector efficient, will never make the industrial sector to be efficient and develop, and will never bring known or illegal uses of electricity into legal scape. We must begin to see that this whole adjustment is not the key to the efficiency of the electricity sector.
Nano si ya pe ena edom kuma ya Onimonyamfo Collins Adomako Mensa wano ena ye deputy ranking member on Parliament Energy Committee. Ono nso be cheche mu se wo munyi ntumu da sesa ntumu na ye de ba ne sanse wo munhwehwe mu ni eya akontebo wo matena kira ye e de fa sa adwumako ne ho de nkante so mum na wo so mo de ba enya ntoso eni nti we pa de enya de omo ebeji atum.
Four major factors: the Ghana cedi dollar exchange rate, inflation rates, the price of natural gas, and then the generation mix. Now, if you look at the Ghana cedi dollar exchange rate, they themselves, they are telling us that they are using an exchange rate of 11.2228 to a dollar. The last time they did the reduction, they used 11.193. If you look at the change, it's 0.2%. If you go to inflation, indeed, they are using 3.43%, far lower than the 4.17% that they used in the first and second quarter.
Yera Collins Adomako ena yekokoti eneno.
Yes, over to Fako and Pumpuni Manto, my 31st December market or Abadae na Jwinden Copedo, Sasa market in Mozima. When I watch on Azu or no way, when I watch on Azan business, some about to go watch it. They say, Sierra no. Abano one cut and comfy won't go baby for now one to when you see no. And I was once some be out to go watch it. They say, Sierra no way you win it for him for no boko. I will let you make was if we in a walk as a baby na ye demi. Now, Sunina watch it and go you win it for a baby. No way to says you go no more amahan. Miss Mobile. Obaya wanka so wot nema wana to tonze botum akwankan echimba no so wotum wenye bi baby zi wanza ma esi another wanza ma bia wo ye biara etum etweye we no nam do ema was wonta say we nam do ma president ma Greater Accra Market Association Macy